What is up, guys? It is your man Evil Dre here, coming at you again with another Call of Duty Black Ops 6 video. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about this Season 3 Reloaded update and how it's just ruined the entire game, just in general. So, I know a lot of people probably noticed I hadn't been on YouTube in a little bit. I hadn't really been making videos. At first, it was just because it was getting to the point where it was like I was tired of using the same guns, tired of playing the same maps, tired of dealing with the same BS constantly, you know what I'm saying? At one point, it was just like non-stop snipers. When the HDR came out, I'm getting killed by that shit non-stop. I even played a little bit of Warzone casual with some buddies and actually had some fun, which, on a side note, I want to be the first to admit that I personally believe that the only thing that's keeping Black Ops 6 relevant is Warzone, and Warzone casual to be exact. Because I swear to you, if that mode wasn't in this game, I do not believe that there would be any type of current players on this shit whatsoever. But let's talk about multiplayer, because as you guys know, I'm a multiplayer guy. It's what I do, is how I have fun on here. Since the Season 3 update came out, this cringy ass 420 update with these cringy ass fucking skins and Nuketown with this framey ass bullshit that plays in the background, causing my game to frame rate lag extremely bad because it's trying to load up these textures and that shitty ass haze that happens throughout the map, kind of making it hard to see. I don't know. I don't understand it. I've been playing Call of Duty for years, and I don't understand what their obsession with 420 is. I don't get why they had to push the event to come out in May, and I still don't understand why you come out with a 420 event in May in the first place. If you ask me, you could have just threw the Nuketown in and put it in the regular matchmaking, not even made it its own like playlist. Just threw it into the regular matchmaking and it could just be something that pop up on occasion. They added some new maps. They supposedly buffed and nerfed some weapons. They nerfed the growl to the ground, which I am so glad I got to enjoy that gun in its full glory, because I knew that was going to happen. It's not as great as it used to be. It's okay, but I mean, it's better weaponry that you can use. They claim that they nerfed the AMAX, but if I'm keeping it a buck with you, it's the only gun I see in damn near every lobby I'm in. And I mean like every lobby. You start cooking with a different gun and all of a sudden it's just everybody pre-aiming non-stop. Which, speaking of everybody pre-aiming non-stop, let me get into the next thing. Because another reason why I hadn't really made a video in so long was because it was a drought since I was able to actually drop a nuke. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck changed. But I kid you not, since this Season 3 update, it was like a switch went off. And it was just like every lobby was filled with no life virgins, and I just don't understand it. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I like going out here pub stomping. I like going out here having fun. I don't even mind having some competitive games here and there, but like every game was more competitive than normal. I'm talking like playing it on weekdays, playing it on the weekend is still competitive as fuck. On the low, I genuinely believe that when this new update came out that they cranked the matchmaking. And I know it's going to be somebody who's going to be like, well, it's a new event. Obviously, it's going to bring, the diehard players back to the game just to see how the game is doing and see how, what's to the new events. And I understand that, but at the same time, these games have been incredibly thirsty. Now, look, I want you guys, as you're watching this gameplay, to just watch at how I frame rate lag in the background. I don't know what they thought they was going for with this map, but like, bro, this shit is annoying. And speaking of things that are annoying, you're going to notice at some point throughout this game that you're going to see the fucking game chat shit stuck on my screen. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they fucked up. To be completely honest, I'm no game developer, but I don't understand how every time a new patch comes out, it reverts something from the old patch. You would think that like whatever code that they had in that was fucking up the game at first, it wouldn't magically find its way back into the game when they put out a new update. But I digress. And I know I'm probably going to hear some shit about how I'm playing in this video, but I don't care, because honestly, I hadn't dropped a nuke in a minute. And I saw this lobby after dealing with all them sweaty fucking lobbies, and you can bet your ass that I took my chance of trying to get this nuke. it just like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I don't know what the fuck has been going on with these lobbies. And as you can see, look at how framey this shit is. How am I expected to play this shit competently and this game is frame rate lagging like this? The shit is just so unplayable. I'm noticing I'm shooting people and bullets aren't regging. I'm getting killed around the corner. Sometimes I slide around a corner. For example, like I was playing Warzone casual with my buddies one time. I slid around the corner, and it's like if somebody gets to shooting you, breaking your armor from a distance, you stand no chance. You try to slide around the corner, try to run around the corner. No, none of that shit is working, bruh. They got you damn near like you walking in quicksand. And it's just like, it's weird to me. Because, like, what the fuck happened to this game? These cringy ass fucking weed events. You know, I don't care what anybody says. Like, weed in video games, that shit became corny once weed became legal. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. When I see the type of shit that they do in these games, for God's sake, look at this fucking poster. I had to take some time to just sit there and look at that shit. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, on paper, I did like the fact that they added a variant of the Nuketown map. But this shit is so fucking cringy. It's like having an uncle at a family reunion that want to smoke with all the cousins who are around the same age, and he like the only older one trying to smoke with everybody, trying to act cool. Like, no, Call of Duty needs to stop this shit. And I don't know what's been up, man, but like, you know, between the way these servers are, between the way how the fucking game has been running, these lobbies not filling up when I play a game. Let me get to that next. Because at some point in this game, I'm sure you guys noticed that there was somebody who was telling me to just end it. Because they seen that nobody was joining up. And if people do join up, they leave out. Because obviously, who the fuck wants to join into a late ass game when they're already getting smacked? I understand it. But at the end of the day, they need to stop rotating people out and not trying to fill up the lobbies. I don't know why it's been feeling like it's been taking longer to find games. I don't know what the fuck has been going on. But what I do know is that this game hasn't been as fun to play. I don't know, man. I do not believe Black Ops 6 is a terrible game. If you ask me, this is one of the better games we've had since the skill-based matchmaking era. But I don't know what the fuck is going on with the developers, because a lot of people used to tip rod Treyarch back in the day. Obviously, David Vonderhaar isn't on the team anymore, and I understand that. But I don't know what the fuck has happened to this game. But it's like, bruh, there are so many recurring issues every time a patch comes out. It's just like, damn, bruh. Why couldn't this game stay the way it was in Season 1 or Season 2 with just a few minor upgrades? It feels like with each update in this game, the game becomes more unbearable to play. The meta gets shaken up because they put some ridiculously overpowered ass weapon or weapons that come out that take over every lobby for a bit. I remember when it was the Kilo, it was the AMAX, and it was that SWAT attachment, which, hey, I'm glad that, you know, we had new guns. I got all of them gold, obviously. But it's just like, bro, I don't know, man. This shit hasn't really been that fun. The spawns have been atrocious as well, but that's just how the game is. But at the end of the day, I feel like that, like, this shit needs some type of mega overhaul or fix. But if you guys agree with anything that I said in this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new. And with all that being said, guys, my name's Evil Dre. Smacking lobbies is my hobby. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. Twitter, for some reason, suspended my account because I've been posting YouTube links. And they think I'm a fake page, so I'm sorry if this video doesn't get out to as many people as it should. But with all that being said, guys, I will see all of you guys in the next one. Peace out.